Tuck here, and welcome back to some more '07.
Yeah. Well done.
Thank you. Should
Cover,
we,
Governor Robert Satkowski will never not pop me. Just forever. Like, it's the craziest fucking thing, dude. Good God.
can we look at last SmackDown and get an idea?
Yes. This shit was popping off.
Yep. So Doug, I think, is right there, ready for his United States Championship match this Saturday.
Yep.
Renee is still in his Ultra Instinct Renee Dupree phase, which honestly, I'm starting to think we might be getting to the next step of fairly soon. Which you know, right? That the additional man. Or do you not remember?
Oh God, I do not remember at all. Yeah.
Okay, so a fellow Euro is going to get involved with this angle.
Yeah.
Did either of you listen to Enzo Amori's rap song ever? I did not. Tucker, that seems like something you do.
I definitely did listen to those at one point. I thought, okay, well, they're not good. Let's say that. But I think there was the one of them that was like about like his grandma or something, and I was like, oh, that's nice. I guess I don't know. There you go. There's your take. He once rapped about his grandma, and I was like, oh, that's nice of him.
Okay, so the thing one thing I need to figure out from this is how far along are we with this Millennium versus Lundrick thing? So obviously, I'm seeing there Roddy beats Brian. Is like can we go to Roderick? I guess go to Roderick.
Yep.
And search matches.
Nope, that's not.
Also involving. I mean, you could do either way. Also involving Brian Kendrick. Okay, so we've done a 6-man, then we've done the cruiserweight title match. So I think what we wanted to do is Millennium versus Lundrick for the tag titles.
Yeah,
I think we can just do that off of that match. I think. But also, I think you had pitched Roddy versus London as our holdover till Survivor Series.
Yeah.
Sorry, SummerSlam.
Yeah, because I think that's I don't know. I just think there's something about those two that would work.
Goodbye.
London feels wholesome to me, I guess.
Yep.
Like he's a happy, friendly kind of guy, and Roddy's this very serious wrestler fellow.
Yep. That's true.
I don't know. Like it seems easy to me.
No. I'm with you. Were we doing champ versus champ at SummerSlam, or were we doing last chance at SummerSlam?
Oh God.
Do you need more context on those? Because I'm sort of happy to spoil them if you want me to.
Yeah, maybe you have to. God damn it.
So champ versus champ is cruiserweight title versus heavyweight title match.
Yep. Okay.
And then last chance would just be Batista. Last chance.
Right. Okay.
Cannot challenge for the title again if he loses.
Maybe it should be the Dave match.
I'm leaning that way. We don't have that much time till SummerSlam. Then again, we have a reasonable. What is it like? 8 weeks, I think. So it's not like a really short amount of time.
No, yeah, it's like 2 months basically. So
yeah. So we could probably do all the Dave matches before SummerSlam. Yeah, but yeah. I don't know.
To me, it feels like I guess Chavo Dave is more of like a big four.
Yep.
Thing. Yeah.
It is. I'm not. I don't disagree with that.
Like I feel like.
Although I mean, champ versus champ. I know the names aren't as big, but the actual.
I feel like that shit would go down on like Armageddon or like Unforgiven or something. Like Just on some.
No, like again, I know the names aren't that big, but we are talking about 2 world titles going head to head
Oh
against
yeah.
each other.
Um.
It's not like we've shat on our cruiserweight division. We've treated it like it's a big deal.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure. Um. Yeah.
When is Bones back exactly? By the way, are we talking pre or are we talking post SummerSlam?
36 days pre.
Pre. Okay. All right. Oh wait, so he could work SummerSlam.
Yeah, so we could.
Oh yeah, that could change
Chavo
some
Dave
things.
is probably the move, isn't it?
It probably is, but then it brings it because oh, but then we could change the participants of Champ versus Champ afterwards. We got a lot of thinking to do, I think.
Shit. Yeah, sorry. I just thought about what that match would be. That'd be so fucking based.
It would be. Okay, we got a lot of thinking to do on that one. I don't think we can come to an answer there. Okay, let me take. Because we've got all the Raw stuff booked for Saturday, so we got 2 to 3 slots for SmackDown stuff. So, what do you? So MVP versus Doug Basham. That's a cert.
Yep.
That's not booked already, right? Can we check those pre-bookings just to make sure it's not? No, it's not. Cool. So MVP versus Doug Basham. That's a cert. There's room on that card for a tag team title match. So I'm thinking the Lundrick versus Millennium match could go there.
Yeah, the Born Kaz thing.
Born Kaz, yeah. Born Kaz in the Millennium tag team.
Yeah.
Yeah. Agree.
Yeah. Okay.
But I think you had an angle. You were really high. I don't know if you remember this. You were really into this idea that Roddy's like, I've earned a title match. And then he's like, somehow baits and switches by going, but not against me. Or something like that. You were very like, I don't know. You had an angle for this where you were like, Roderick tricks them. It's a title match, but it's not against him. I remember you being very like particular about liking a particular angle on that one.
Damn. Okay.
You know any of that?
It rings a bell as like something I pitch, but then also like I don't remember pitching it at all.
Fair.
I don't hate it. Trying to think though why I would think that.
Remember in the SVR games when HBK, Flair, and RVD all used to be cruiserweights? What a stacked division that would be. Well, yeah, we've had Sean, I think, dabble in the cruiserweights in this save. Flair is crazy though, right? Flair is like considerably over 220 pounds.
Yeah.
He's a fairly short man, but he's quite bulky. Yeah, especially later in his life.
Oh yeah.
Later in his career. RVD also is a very large cruiserweight. He could probably make 220, but I think he's struggling. We've talked about RVD.
I don't know about struggling for 220.
Not because he's like fat or anything, but just because he's very thick, especially in the middle section, like in a muscular kind of way. He's built.
Yeah. Sorry, I was saying he's probably clear over that in some time periods. Dude gets beefy at points. Like he's.
Oh, so wait, because you made it indicate like he would easily make 220 because you were like, I don't know about struggling. Yes. Do you mean that like, in fact, he would be impossible? Was that the angle you were going for?
I keep thinking, I keep thinking over 220 when it would be under 220 for making 220. I don't fucking Jesus Christ sports. Yeah, no, he's a big jacked fucking guy. He's fucking huge. He's ridiculous at some points. Like he's not a small guy.
Not a small man.
Not a small man.
Okay, so I know we've got. So we've got that. That's easy. That's fine. We've got the US title match. I think the main event of this TV is going to be Chavo fighting like a nobody, pretty much. My idea is that Chavo's going to do his big championship entrance and then basically work a squash match in the main event.
Yep.
That's very like territories booking. but I don't want it to be like literally a local jobber. Although you know what, we could probably get away with it. So we'll have to have a look at that when we get to the show. Are you okay? Are you down for that angle or?
Yeah. No, I was trying to think of who it could be.
Yeah, that's it. We could obviously go for a real person if we wanted to. Otherwise, Gregory Helms is feuding with the Boogeyman, and I know vaguely
yes, he
what's
is.
happening there. We've got the main event stuff. So obviously I think Taker is going to be off TV for a while. That's an easy one. Dave obviously wants to fight for the world title still.
Yep.
He's pretty pissed because he's basically not lost since Mania, right? If you think about it like that. Oh, that's interesting, and I like it, and I vaguely remember it. But please, you need to remind me, and you need to take the reins on that one.
Mr. Kennedy eats fish.
Yep, I remember the vague out there, but you're gonna need to just like push that one ahead.
I see. I think. I gotcha. Yeah.
Hold on a second. And then so Dave wants the world title. He hasn't lost this year. What? Obviously, like so are we or are we not doing the wholesome baby faces? We made it Rey Mysterio, Chavo Guerrero TV main at some point in the next couple of weeks. Are we skipping that or are we doing it?
Ooh, I think we should probably do it if we can.
Okay, and okay, that leans us more towards doing the Dave match at SummerSlam, which is, I think, kind of, it sounded like the direction we were leaning towards anyway.
Yep.
Which is completely fine, and it doesn't lock us into it or anything.
We also have the SmackDown Women's Tournament.
That is true, and I think, unfortunately, as much as I'm still not quite ready, I think we need to start it this week.
Yeah.
I think it's just gonna be 8-woman single elim.
Yep.
Or I don't know. You know me. I just hate doing 8-person single elim. I want to do something cooler. Like my heart says double elim, but it's a bit quirky.
You'd have to work it out. It'd be on you.
It's not hard. Just literally losers from last round take on winner. Like losers from last. Yeah, they'll literally just have a winners bracket and a losers bracket.
Yeah.
And that's literally it. And then in round 2, the winners of the losers bracket face the losers of the losers bracket. And so on and so forth until final.
Yeah.
I don't know. The only thing I don't like about double elim in wrestling tournaments from when I run it before is that it gets a little awkward sometimes in the final.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it becomes an awkward, like, it's not very wrestling to be like, oh, you won the final, but because you were coming from the losers bracket, we've actually got to play another match.
Yeah, yeah, that's exactly where I was gonna go. I was like, it's very awkward to be like, how to go about that. Like,
I think it's fine if you've got a good production team and comms team, it ends up being very dramatic because throughout the entire match, the comms team is like, don't forget, blah, blah, blah needs to win 2 matches here. But if he loses, it's all over. And, stuff like that. But yeah, that moment of like, okay, well, do we take a break? Do we just go right into it? Like, there are sort of pacing questions with that become a little bit more awkward. But otherwise, I do like double elim. I think it's a classic tournament structure.
It do be one of the tournament structures.
Do you not like double email?
No. I was just saying it is indeed one of them. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's tough in wrestling because it's like, yeah, I don't know. You get to that final, and to me, I'm like, well, the winner's bracket guy should have some kind of advantage, and that leads to like.
I think we had this conversation before. He does. He could lose the final, and he hasn't lost.
Yeah. But in my head, that presents itself as like, oh, the guy from the winner's block is already up 1-0. And that always feels weird.
Wait, what do you mean though? I'm confused. I mean, I get the up 1-0 thing. It's a weird way of saying it, but I get it. But why does it feel weird? That's how double elim works. You need to lose twice to lose.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just because like it's wrestling, and like in like another sport, the advantage would be like a home court thing, or yeah, like it would be home court in like a traditional sport. That would be your advantage, but since wrestling is fucked,
Do you
it's
not
just
think
like
the advantage of being able to lose a fucking match is better than being like home court advantage? Like, I don't really get that. Like, the advantage is you can lose the final and still win the tournament. Like, that is the natural advantage of double elo. And as far as I'm concerned, finals should be played on neutral venues anyway. If it's in real sports.
oh, you're terrible.
Imagine not having a big national stadium to hold your finals in.
Get out of here, strange dragon man.
That's true. Even the Dragon people have a really large national stadium to hold their finals in.
God,
The Millennium is the Millennium Stadium is probably bigger than any stadium in Canada.
God damn it! I saw you playing fucking Blood Bowl the other day.
Oh yeah, it's true. Do you want to? We have a spot in the league, 6-person league. That's starting. I don't know if you're interested. One more time. One last run. It's mostly with new players, so it's not like it'd be a hard league.
I'll think about it, unironically.
All right. Okay. We're launching this weekend, so get back to me.
Oh, we'll do then. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah.
Actually, honestly, I'm probably best to just not, because my work schedule will be fucked with like.
It's only our games, and you know we stream around the times that you could get on a reasonable UK time.
Fair play, maybe.
All right. Well, you got about a day to think about it. Let me know.
Oh my god! What the fuck was that?
I'm not expecting a delivery, so I'm gonna try and ignore that. But I'm gonna mute my mic. You get started with some SmackDown.
That's terrifying. I'm scared now. It's not okay. I'm also very scared about all these things. Yeah, no, it's all good. Oh, holy base! Yeah, TNA. Roddy was in TNA for like a minute, I think. Certainly, I think. That's heat. Where we at? Maybe I can look at this actually. It's probably pinned somewhere. Yes, it is. This is week 4, June. Spokane, Washington. Assuming Raw was in Tacoma. Yep. Northwest. Okay. No, that's not how I book a thing. Not at all. Nope, it is not Batista. It wasn't even Batista before this. I don't know what that was.
No, you're very Dave pilled, clearly. Wait, you can hear me now, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Did you see the
I heard you say based, and I saw Todd Grisham was involved, but I didn't actually see what it was.
Oh, it was actually fucking where are you here? What is this set to? Where's Steve?
Stone. No. Steve Austin, he's there.
No, other Steve.
Oh.
Mentor of Roderick Strong.
That is cool.
I was like base, TNA.
Yeah, Roddy was definitely in TNA. I think Roddy was in
That's
TNA
what
for a
I had
bit.
said
Yeah.
literally too. I was like, Roddy was definitely in TNA for a minute. Definitely.
I'm
Like I'm
certain he
certain.
was. Yeah.
He was not pushed. He was not over. He was probably just a guy on their show, but I'm sure he was there
Brain,
for a
my
couple
brain is
matches.
telling me, yeah, he went ROH to TNA, and then he left TNA in like 2015, 2016, and did a big indie run. But I might be wrong on that.
Oh no, you're totally wrong on that.
Okay, he definitely
Definitely.
did a big indie run in 2015, 2016.
If
There was a big thing where he's like, I'm back on the indies.
if I am
Maybe he left ROH.
yeah, he left ROH. I think if he worked TNA, it's during the era in which TNA and ROH were super chill, sharing talent. So like 05, 06 era. Because then TNA is like, we're going national. If you're with us, you cannot fucking work ROH. And like half the TNA guys are like, oh fuck, I guess we're done with ROH. And the other half are like, fuck you, TNA, I'm not doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the big split um between those two. That's like 06, 07 or something. Cuz like there's an episode of oh shit, what was it? There was some fucking TNA match I saw the other day where it was literally Gen Next. Like it was Aries,
Mhm.
Shelly and
Evans.
no, oh
Mm,
fuck, was it Roddy?
yeah, maybe Roddy.
It might have just straight up been Roddy, and that's it. And that's yeah, it might have just straight up been
Um,
Roddy.
so where we were before I got rudely interrupted by my loud door buzzer that you're clearly very afraid of.
Terrifying.
So Dave, I think Dave can take a week off. I think we do this a lot, but I do. It's my style of booking where it's like you don't need to be on the TV every week, and Dave is like he had a big week last week, so I think it makes complete sense for him to be off TV this week.
Yep, and we know what
But
his
if you've got,
motivation is coming back.
oh, absolutely. But if you have an idea for him to be on TV this week, I'm absolutely willing to hear it.
Hmm.
I do feel like we've done a lot of the Dave promos where it's like, yep, I'm still coming for the belt. And that would be my instinct of what we do with him this week. And I'm like, we
the
just
Dave
don't need
Batista
to
promo.
do that. That is indeed my belt. Maybe Dave could do a big thing where he's like, I'm super. Yeah, I feel like we could take a different angle on the promo where he's like, I'm really happy for Chavo, like genuinely. But that's my belt. But we could also just do that when he comes back.
I was gonna say, I think it's even better if we leave it a week and we build up all this hype to like, oh fuck, Dave's gonna kill this guy, dude. And then Dave comes back and is like, yeah, no, Chavo is my friend. This is cool. Like, good shit, dude. You had the automatic title shot briefcase and you used it smart. Good job.
What do we want to do with Shamrock then?
Oh, you know, dude.
Oh my god, you hate Shamrock so much, man.
I hate what he's become.
What do you mean? What? What's wrong with what he? I think we booked him great.
He's just slow in my head.
Yeah, he is slow. He's old. He's an old, bitter shooter. That's who he is. It's based as fuck.
I just got to get in that UFC promo at some point, and it'll be all good. It'll all click up.
What's the UFC promo?
I went on about it. It's the one after UFC 1 where like the interviewer guy was like, "So what were you looking at in there?" And he's like, "Oh, I just killed that guy. Like no fucking problem. Was it difficult? No. I'll beat anybody's ass. How did this compare to your fights in Pride? Lot easier. This is a fucking joke." Like
Okay, that's the post SummerSlam promo, 100%.
it's just so fucking crazy. Like no, like it's UFC 1 and they're just like, "Ken, what do you think about this great tournament?" And he's like, "All these people suck. I am going to kill them all." And then he loses to I don't think he even loses to Hoist. I think he just loses to somebody else on his way to the final. But
do we is there room for a quick Renee feud
with Shamrock?
Mm-hmm.
There's always room for that.
Sure, but like,
Our fake
do we-
fighter and our shoot fighter.
so my only, so I think it's cool. Like it's based. I think it'd be fun. I don't know if Renee's in a losing a quick feud mode right now, though. That's my
Yeah,
only
that's
concern.
true. That's true. Renee should not be. He's kind of. He should
I
not
think
be
he.
losing
I'm pretty sure he lost his first match in the Ulster Instinct era because I was like, this isn't about him winning. It's about
No,
him
he
putting
won.
on bangers. Oh, never mind. Okay. I think we were talking. No, that's what it was. We were going to have him lose, and then we said no. It's better if he wins because Chava's going to do stuff later.
I was gonna say then Renee even has kind of a bit of a claim to something down the line if we want it to.
Yes.
Yeah.
I kind of like the idea though of him losing to Shamrock. Not, I think actually I don't even want it to be a feud. I just think Shamrock should be one of the guys Renee's fights in this next couple of weeks, and he just loses. It's not like a squash or anything, but he's just like, yep, comes up short. I know. I feel I know why like that can be a little bit problematic.
No, but I mean some kind of like press conference interview thing afterwards where Renee is just like, yeah, I don't know, man. He's Ken Shamrock. What do you want me to fucking say? Like,
I fought, I lost, now I rest.
yeah, like it's cool, boys. He's kind of like one of the craziest fucking dudes ever.
He's the most dangerous man on the planet.
Yeah, the most dangerous man on the planet. No, sorry, the world's most dangerous man. Most dangerous man on the planet, I think, was Tyson.
Okay.
Very different. Very different. The world's most dangerous man.
Imagine if you grabbed
Sorry,
Severn off
sorry.
the Indies now and ran the rematch at SummerSlam. That's even more based than Renee versus GSP. Yeah.
Actually, he's the world's most dangerous man.
Of course. Bird is the word.
Microsoft Word. It's here. It's brought Shamrock.
So I guess I think Shamrock should be on this show, is my instinct. And I feel like we should be trying to ask him why. I just don't
Why
know.
are you here, Ken?
No, well, why did he attack the Undertaker?
Oh, fair play. I kind of forgot that happened. It did happen. Yeah.
And I don't quite know what I want the answer to be or how much I want Shamrock talking. You know me, Tucker. If I had my way, nobody in wrestling would ever talk. So I'm leaning towards him being a bit quieter. But then he's not like a silent badass. He definitely talks. So I don't know whether he should just be like, and I don't fully know what I want Shamrock's motivation to be, other than he wants to make a statement, like he's here to prove that he's the world's most dangerous man.
Yeah, and I think that's easy enough. Like everybody's so fucking scared of the Undertaker. I'm gonna kill this guy. I'm gonna show you what's really scary, because it's not a dude dressed up in like goth makeup and turning off the lights. It's me and my hands.
I like, and then maybe he'd say something like, he may be the Phenom, but his bones break just like the rest of us, or something like that.
Yeah, whatever. He might be an undead fucking wizard, but I'll still put his ass to sleep.
Last week, Ken Shamrock showed the Undertaker was mortal. He proved to the world that the Undertaker bleeds just like any other man.
How do your fights with the Undertaker compare to fighting any other jobber? Easier. It's easier.
Okay, I like that. I think that's easy. I think that's fun. I think that's Shamrock sorted. I
was so disappointed, by the way, when I watched UFC 2 and Shamrock wasn't in the tournament. I was like, the fuck am I doing this for? The answer, I think, on paper should be Hoist, but Hoist is not fun to watch. Hoist is fucking painful to watch, dude. It's like, oh my god.
Yeah, most grapplers are.
Like, okay,
yeah.
Don't get me wrong, it's crazy impressive, and I can already see how, like, they're building the territory around him. They're like, we've got this little grappler guy, and we'll bring in all these jacked up fighter dudes who think they can kill him, and he'll tap them out in like seconds. And it's pretty based. It is, to be fair. But it really doesn't have much on the fights building up to the final, where it's just big dudes wailing on each other and
Yeah.
crazy fucking, and especially that era of UFC is so fucking crazy based. They don't call any stoppages. People just like they're just like
Yeah,
you if you're dead, you're dead. Sorry, dude. You should have fought better, I guess.
yeah, if you wanted the rules, you should have gone to boxing.
Yeah, like literally, if you wanted somebody to save you, yeah, you have to throw in the towel, quite literally, or else you're just gonna keep getting murdered. It's crazy shit.
Yeah.
Anyways, I think my point to that was just Hoist Gracie is not fun to watch. Fuck you, Hoist Gracie.
I think maybe first, I think we definitely start off the show with a recap.
Yeah, I got
In
you.
fact, we do that before the intro, I think.
Yep.
And then actually, I think after the open, I think we can start with Ken Shamrock in the ring. I think I thought of different versions of this, and I think actually just having Ken come down and voluntarily explain himself makes a lot of sense to me.
Yeah, and I just like everybody going around here is afraid of the Undertaker. They're afraid of the big 7 foot tall guy who, sends people to hell or whatever.
I like where you're going with this. I want to shift it a little because a lot of people have gone for the "I'm not intimidated by the Undertaker" line, and I think taking more of I know he's just a man is a better approach to it. If you agree, feel free to continue the promo. I'm happy for you to do it because I think you got a beat on this.
Yeah.
But I think moving away from that, I'm not intimidated, which is what everybody says when they fight the Undertaker. Literally, we've literally just had Kennedy and Dave say the same thing this year.
Nobody is afraid of the Undertaker at all. Yeah. Actually, I don't know who keeps saying this, but
in reality, they are in both of those. Well, maybe not Dave, but Kennedy very much was intimidated by the Undertaker. But it was very much the idea that everybody wants to not like their idea of how do we beat the Undertaker? We show him that we're not scared of him. Whereas I think a cool idea would be so I think a better idea here is I know who he is and I can break him. So yeah, but sorry, carry on with that. I need to write something real quick. So I'll be right back.
Yep. I wonder if Ken could work something in about Taker doing his MMA shit to some degree. I don't know.
Ooh, I don't love that.
No? Okay.
But you said Taker doing his MMA shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't love that for here. I think it's a bit shooty.
Ken's just like, your shitty fake MMA offense looks like shit.
Yeah, right.
Learn how to throw a punch, fucker. Base. Yeah, no, I think trying to think where I was going with this. Fuck. He is a man. Fuck. Come on, me.
So you were gonna,
totally went blank here. Fuck, come on.
I can't even remember what. Yeah, I can't even remember what you were saying. It was good stuff though. You had a really good beat on it.
I think I was just saying. Undertaker, everybody's fucking scared of you. Nobody's fucking scared of you. I'll punch your fucking skull in. You think you're some big bad wizard? I get it. I don't really care though. I've hurt people very badly. That's just not segue. I've hurt people very badly before.
I'm a bad man. Yeah.
I kind of actually just love that idea. If he just starts he's just talking about Taker and it's Ken. He's not that great at promos. He can't really find a way to roundabout to his point. He just suddenly cuts in with, I hurt people really badly. And I think that big guy is no different. He might hit hard. He might look kind of tough. But he's gonna fall like everybody else.
He's a pussy bitch.
He's a pussy bitch. we just since it's SmackDown, we just beat that whole section and we just play the crowd going, Holy shit!
Holy shit! Holy shit!
We have to
Holy
mute that
shit.
also because UPN is like, don't.
I like the idea as well. I don't know if you're down for this, where like, yeah, we do genuine like Shamrock genuinely just absolutely tears the Undertaker a new one here, with the idea being that Taker's never gonna come out to interrupt him because he's out. He's not here tonight. So like, there's this idea of like nobody's ever called the Undertaker. And Taz can even say this. Nobody's ever called the Undertaker out like this because. And Taz can say, well, Taz thinks the reason why he's calling him out is because he knows he's safe because Taker isn't here tonight. But then Cole can be like, well, actually, Taz, I think Shamrock might be doing this because he really isn't scared of the Undertaker.
I would flip the roles, but yeah, perfect.
Yep, that's fine.
I would have Cole be like, he knows the Undertaker isn't here. This is bullshit. And then Taz is like, why is the Undertaker not here? Because Ken Shamrock fucking killed him.
Yep, I'm with you 100%. Cool. That's great. I think that's an out. I think we should probably script Ken Shamrock is my instinct. Yep. And then we should make a new storyline with these two, I think.
Hell yeah.
Or retool. Shamrock and Taker would have worked. Oh, Shamrock and Taker worked at Backlash 99. This was Minister era Taker, who just got done hanging Big Boss Man.
Oh, big.
Vince still ran the corporation then. So there's some history here. I think Shamrock left a couple months afterwards. So that's cool. I didn't even know about that when I started booking this.
Yeah, it's interesting that all the this is off topic, unfortunately, but
no, go ahead. I mean, so like if we end up only doing SmackDown today, we can do a little
fair,
hour and 15 SmackDown. It's not a huge deal.
That's fair. I was gonna say the corporation and the ministry thing. It's really interesting how like both of those things are very well known, I guess, in wrestling, and then they come together as the one thing, and it lasts maybe like a month, and then Taker gets hurt, and both things are just done. It's just all right, wipe it away. We spent our last like year and a half building to the super duper evil faction, and now the main guy is done. We'll scrap it and fuck it. We'll build. Triple H is here, I guess. I don't know. I guess we'll go with him.
I do feel like I know this is like sort of even like only slightly related to what you just said, but I feel like I'll even as someone who's harshly critical of most of the Attitude Era, I do feel like a lot of their big overarching storylines just were left unfinished because one of the weekly episodic nature, but two because of like Austin just fucking leaving.
Yeah,
one day.
Austin gets
and Rock of course also just sort of just leaving pretty unexpectedly.
Rock is on and off. Well, in the later portion of that era, he's on and off. It is definitely weird. Like if you look back as well, 2000, right? Because they write Stone Cold off at Survivor Series 99.
Yeah.
2000, that's the Mania where the main event is like Big Show, Triple H, Mankind.
Yeah.
Some other guy. I don't even know who the extra guy is. It's probably The Rock.
Yeah,
I think I said Mankind.
You already said Mankind. You did say Mankind. I think it is. Yeah. It's Foley at the time, isn't it?
I think it is. Yeah, I think it is. Just because he's retired, right? They retire him at the Rumble 2000 and then bring him back for Mania because they're like, we have nobody. Actually, we're very panicked.
So I think it's X7, right? Is X7 where Austin allies with Vince at the end?
Yes.
Yeah, I feel like that's supposed to be this. Yeah, that's supposed to be the start, like at the end of the Attitude Era, and it's like kind of like a little bit later that year. It's the end of the Attitude Era, and so I think that's supposed to be the start of a new story. But I feel like that's where it just starts going off the rails, and they just don't. They just leave that. Because it doesn't work anymore.
Yeah, because people don't really want to boo Austin, and they're like, "Fuck, how do we do this? We'll put him with Triple H." They do the 2-man power trip thing where they win all the belts.
Which is pretty good.
They have all the fucking belts, and then. Oh shit, we have the invasion thing going on.
Yes.
Okay.
That's why I think it goes to hell, is because Vince doesn't know how to book all these people.
We have to address this now. So we turn and focus on that, and we're like, shit, we don't have any stars for them. Austin still isn't getting booed. We should give them Austin. That makes total fucking sense. It's definitely fucking crazy. And then just a couple weeks after that, they're like, no, it was actually a swerve, and Austin was a double agent, and then Vince does like the I need the old Stone Cold back thing, and we just revert everything that we had done for the past year because it's all been not very good. It's
Yeah.
good.
And that's
good
when
times.
Rock starts. That's when Rock starts leaving. That's when Vince starts realizing Hogan is like 10 years past it. That's when.
Oh well, Hogan's not even in there yet at that point, but
I know 3's there, right? 03 is when Hogan comes back around.
yeah, that's still all 01 though. Everything I was saying there.
Yeah, but that I feel like it's all shit all the way from 01 through to Cena.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like it's all just like, what do we do with all of these people? Give Triple H a belt.
It is very much like fucking like we have to do Hogan Triple H at a couple pay-per-views because we just don't have anything else we can fucking run right now.
And then obviously like in 03, that's also just when Austin pieces, right? So
yeah. Austin's just like, I'm not doing this anymore.
I'm not
and then
gonna
they're
job
like,
to Brock on an unadvertised role.
That's 02, isn't it?
Sure, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't.
Yeah, it's got to be 02 because he comes back to work Mania.
Oh, he just
Mania in 03, right? Because that's his last match against The Rock, and then The Rock beats him, and they send Austin off until he comes back a few months later as the GM sheriff or whatever.
Yes. Yeah, I remember that. Okay, yeah. Let's do a bridge angle here. Also, why is the SmackDown intro 6 minutes?
That's an excellent question. We were really hype about Chava, that's all. I want to blame that on Burning Hammer and saying that I only run 6-minute angles in Burning Hammer.
Yeah. Hold on a sec.
Yep.
Rogue. A war.
Well, look at that. Is that not accurate or what? This roster breakdown. Holy Christ.
Yes, it's often like that on SmackDown. It's literally 4. Dave, Taker, MVP, and Kennedy, and then that's it.
Yep. Yeah, pretty much. Then some cruiserweights who were up there.
Okay.
Do you mind if I run up and grab a drink just for a minute?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, perfect.
Okay, I have an opportunity here to stop hyper focusing.
Okay, the coffee I was expecting to be there is not there. Oh God.
Oh no! Right. So yeah, we need a bridge. So what are we doing for the women's tournament before we continue? Because I think that's the last unresolved question. We're just gonna do 8-woman Elim. Is that the plan? Should we do 7-woman Elim with Nat getting a bye in the first round?
Yeah, what was our plan? I think our plan on paper was to bring some Raw women over, like 1 or 2.
Well, we had mooted that, and I'm certainly happy to.
I wish we had.
We had 2. I think we wanted to bring over no, it's not. I think it was Mickey. I think it was Mickey and Talia, right?
That makes sense. I probably wanted them to like fight in some match or something over here.
I think I was just picking like 2nd-tier baby faces to come over, but I'm more than happy to work it around your feud.
Well, second tier babyface, a second tier heel. All right.
That's indeed what I meant. Yeah, I didn't say it like that.
To say I'm
but-
like very much not faces that side, yeah, but
yeah. That what you said is indeed what I meant.
Yeah, we could do a buy for Nat. I don't hate that. My other idea might be Nat does have a first rounder, and we could throw Serena in there.
Okay, why?
Because I want to see how well she does, and Nat is a good general measuring stick for these things.
Could we not just give Nat the buy anyway and have Serena win around?
We could. I didn't think she was winning this, but
She's not winning the she not winning the
no, I
tournament.
know that. Yeah, we could do that, I guess. Sure.
I know. I was very much expecting you to feel that way, but it's still funny to me that you're like, yeah, I guess we could have this person I like win.
Yeah, I'm like, I guess you could. Whatever. It's kind of weird, but whatever.
Why, I wanted to fucking lose.
Yeah, yeah. That's real shit.
That's the stuff that builds character. Am I right?
Yeah, exactly. You gotta go through adversity or whatever they kept telling me about Cody. It's insane. That dude walked off losing that Mania main event. By the way, and it's just totally fine. It has not mattered.
Hey, who's this?
Cody.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's mattered.
You're right. I guess it has mattered, but he's still like just as crazy over for like no reason. They still just are fucking rabid for him.
It's hard to get rid of proper overness. Like I feel like it might be it's close to impossible. Unless if you're over and you're over for a reason, like you've done it yourself, then it's pretty hard to get rid of that.
I was gonna say CM Punk has certainly tried. He tried his damn hardest, and people still won't stop talking about him. That's all he wanted too. Just stop fucking talking about me.
I never addressed this at the time, but Booker going to Japan is based, especially if he's leading a Voodoo Murderers type pre-Bullet Club janky ex WWE heel faction. Who would the other people be that you fired? Rosie, Scott Steiner, Test. That is based, actually. That is tremendously based.
Booker has
isn't Test dead? No, Test isn't dead. It's Jindrak who's dead in this universe.
Yeah, poor Jindrak. Jindrak who died the same week as Eddie Guerrero, so nobody really remembers that he even died. And people go on the internet sometimes and Google Mark Jindrak, and they're like, "Oh yeah, fuck, shit."
Ah, yeah, he's that guy.
Yeah, they're like, "Where's he working nowadays?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, damn it, that was a bad week.
He died. Shit.
That was a really shitty week." Yeah.
Yeah.
I forget what the hell I was gonna say. I was gonna say something.
Okay.
Anyways,
women tournament. Are you okay? So you want to do Serena versus Nat in the semis?
Yeah, I'm game with that.
Okay. So I think one of Talia or Mickey should lose in the first round unless you want them to fight each other. In which case, I still think one of them should lose, but they should fight each other in the first round.
They could just fight each other in the first round. I'm game for that.
All right. What if they do not fight each other, but they interfere in each other's matches instead?
That's fucked up. That makes me
in a good
sick.
way or a bad way?
In a meme way.
So who else do we actually need? We need to obviously put what's her name? What do we call her? Aries?
Oh yeah, whatever the human form. Yeah.
Is it just Aries Morgan or whatever the fuck she was called in the WWE? It was Aries, right?
Ariel
Morgan.
It's happening again. We're back to the Shelly Martinez name debate after all these years. We can't come up with a name.
Well, obviously, this is a complete ripoff of Oob, right? So what's Eris Morgan backwards? Nagramore, Nagramore, Siri. Nope,
it is Nagrom Sire.
Nagrom Sire.
That's my
honestly,
fantasy race, dog. That's the Nagrom Sire over there. He came from the Nagrom cities.
Honestly, that Nagrom Sire, I kind of fuck with that.
It is kind of wildly based.
It's not. Obviously, it's a little weird. I mean, it's pretty weird, but it's also
weird as fuck.
It's weird as fuck.
You definitely were a vampire or something.
Sire.
Nagrom Sire.
Okay, I think we should recognize that if we go ahead with that name, it's going to forever be a meme.
She's going to just become like, give her a couple months and we'll just be booking her like Dagoth or something like that. She's just fucking Nagrom Sire.
Like, she's taken off all the goth makeup now. Should we just call her Shelly? Shelly Morgan?
Yeah, it works. Rest in peace, Nagrom Sire.
Yeah, you were a beautiful meme for a brief fleeting moment. Yeah.
Nagrom Sire.
Shelly Morgan. Can we get? I assume the answer is no, but is there any picture of this woman without being a goth chick?
Probably. Oh well, actually, it says there's a couple.
Ooh.
They're all the same picture. That was even more goth.
Okay. Fine.
That's so funny. I'm like, they're both the same picture. Why? What the fuck?
So here's I wasn't necessarily envisioning
this building to the Shelly and Matt versus Katie, Lee, and Paul match.
Maybe. I wasn't sure where Nat versus Shelly should happen in the tournament. I guess the final does make sense.
Oh God, yeah.
Okay, so you said, "Oh God," verbalize, because I'm sort of feeling similar, but it just makes sense. So I can't really talk myself out of it.
She's not good at working.
She is. You need to change your expectation for this division, brother. Yeah, she's great. Look, she's not great, but she's very passable.
Yeah.
So if that's your only viewpoint, then you've lost your chance.
Fair.
No, I mean, obviously, if you've got any other arguments, I'm willing to hear them, but I think it just does make sense.
Normal woman, mysterious occult gimmick.
Probably give her a new gimmick, yeah.
Very strange. Yeah, right.
You can play Wholesome. Oh, Wholesome doesn't exist anymore.
No, they killed Wholesome for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
They killed Wholesome and replaced it with Weasley Undertone, which is definitely the same thing.
Let's call her Shelby Morgan. I made a typo, but I kind of like it. No person should have two last names. It's weird. I guess actually Morgan is sort of a first name. Shelby Morgan is a last name into a first name.
It could be either. It's like being
Morgan Shelby is definitely the correct positioning of those names.
It's like if your name was Franklin Jones or something.
Franklin Bones Jones.
Franklin Bones Jones. That should have been his name, god damn it. We already have Frankie.
Franklin actually would have been kind of base because of obviously the lightning stuff.
Fucking Franklin Kazarian.
Benjamin Franklin and Thunderbones.
There's something to Franklin Kazarian. I'll circle back to that in a couple years.
I don't think that's crazy. We can do that right now.
Franklin Kazarian.
Hello, my name is Franklin.
My name is Franklin.
I'm Frank.
Yeah, I guess.
I think normal woman is a fine name with a very generic and very safe.
Yeah, fair enough.
I don't think it's Weasley underdog though. I think maybe realistic is probably better.
Fair.
Okay, so I've got. So I guess Shelly is competing. Is going to make it to the final, right?
Yep.
All right. So she's going to face Talia in the first round then. And then, so then Mickey needs to fight a jobber, and then Serena needs to fight a jobber. And we can do both of those tonight. So why don't we start off with a video package that introduces the tournament. Franklin Kazarian Esquire put him in a lawyer stable. His tie partner could be Brutus the lawyer briefcase.
We did the Esquire thing too recently.
Yep. No, actually, we didn't. We did Esquire. It's very, very different. Very different.
Nobody knows the difference, buddy. Okay.
I do. I am aware.
Yeah, but the people on the show didn't even know. So.
Are you saying they did not get our joke in the universe?
they had no clue what was going on. They're like, why is he a lawyer?
Why is he called Esquire?
What is the significance of him getting his law degree? I don't understand.
Okay, 1 minute on this. Okay, and then let's do Serena versus. Is Michelle McCool back?
Yes.
Ooh,
They're both unimportant though.
that's fine. Fuck it.
Okay, hold on here. Just look at that for a minute. Hey, the SVR games let you do that at this time, all right? This was just normal business here in this era.
Intergender wrestling beast.
The SVR games were so crazy for just letting you do that shit. I remember being a kid and being like, this is fucked up. This is not right. Somebody should just stop this.
I don't feel good about this.
Yeah, playing the video games, being like, this is fucking weird, man. Who put this in this game? Yeah. I almost booked this like a burning hammer match for a minute. I was going to like 6 minutes exactly, and I was like, there you go, there's that.
You booked 6 minute burning hammer matches? What's going on, bro?
Yeah, like 6 mans. I have a trio of
Wait, your 6 mans go 6 minutes?
Some of them, yes.
Jesus, that's a short match.
Well, okay, I have a group of 50-year-olds. They have a large amount of pop. They can't work longer than 6 minutes, so I have people kill them.
They can work longer than 6 minutes. Just go 10, go slow build, protect all of them, and then if you get the penalty, you get the penalty.
Sounds awful. I'd rather do 6 minutes and just kill them.
I feel like you're not actually using them at that point.
No, I'm just trying to get the pop off them onto other people. I've asked these 3 to retire every 6 months for fucking 3 years now, and they all are like, no, I don't feel like retiring. I'm like, Shogo, you're 57. Nobody cares.
Two things. One, you're the reason why Adam tries to prevent this from seeing time decline. 2, I still think you overestimate how much pop transfer can actually happen. Like, you're going to get way more pop just booking good shit than you are being like, I need to leech pop off this guy. Like, your goal should be for both people in every angle to get pop. That is possible. That is the way you should be playing TEW. You shouldn't be like, I've got this asset and he needs to die before I get rid of him. Like, you should have guys retiring as high pop as they can be.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
It's the same thing that led to you jobbing out Keto-san, for God's sake.
Yeah!
Which was the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, good decision making. I can't even in a save that I've only been running for like a number of months. I can't even like keep consistency year to year. I change what the fuck I'm doing every year. I can't fucking figure out what the fuck I'm doing. Anyways.
This can go 2 or 3.
Yep. Do we not care that they're both unimportant now?
I don't. If you do, we can change it. But I mean,
No.
it's a women's tournament. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, this is what people expect. All right, they get to go get some popcorn early. All right. Oh yeah, we were gonna make a thing for. Take Batista. No, don't take Batista. This take her out of this. Maybe toss Chavo in here. Give me SmackDown. I wish I had any exact line from that Base Ash Shamrock interview in my head, but
Easier.
yeah, that's also where I was coming to, but it's just such a base thing. The UFC people are just like, how does this compare to your fights in Pride? He's just like, this is a fucking joke. Get away from me. Oh yeah, crazy stuff. Okay, we've got that. What the hell would flow out of this? Fuck.
Well, we should do a little graphic showing that Chavo's going to be here tonight.
That's a good call. That's a good call. And probably go back into. God, SmackDown fucking is hard, dude. What the hell? I don't know any of this flows as a show.
Wait, sorry, say that again. What are you talking about?
Raw has like a structure, like a flow to it that we can kind of follow. Like I kind of know generally what is coming. Does it?
It's just a card. It's just a card with matches and things are happening in between.
True. That's true. I guess the whole thing is like, yeah. I guess you're right.
It's like tonight we've got the women's tournament match, we've got the Chavo match. We need to probably fill in with one more match at some point. Tags make sense, I guess. Speaking of tags, I think Roddy can have his interview here.
Yeah, this is the you've earned a title match, but not against me.
No, it's me.
It's a good bit. Well, actually, Roddy will just be standing there though, because you've made it a note that Roddy doesn't talk.
That's true, because he's got a way too strange voice.
Kaz talks for him, even though I think Kaz also has kind of a weird voice. But
fucking it, give Evan Bourne the mic, see what happens.
Matt Sydal comes out being like, "We're Millennium guys." Ah!
Yeah, I was gonna say, he also has a really high voice. Yeah. Maybe they need a manager.
No, Kaz has like a deep voice, right? Doesn't he? I think he does.
You know who's on this brand and really appreciates young talent?
It's Kaz with Taz.
Oh no, I was thinking of someone else.
Oh.
Someone who's not currently doing anything on TV. Actually, I don't think he's here anymore. I think he's running our dev. So I think I'm marking up the wrong tree now.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, that was who you were referring to. Yeah, he's not here.
Yeah. What about Paul Heyman's new breed?
New breed, second landing.
This time they won't betray me. Cope. Yeah, sure. I think Evan Bourne should be here, right?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Especially considering he's one of the people who's going to be wrestling in the tag team match.
4?
Let's go 6.
Yep.
Oh yeah, the other match we're doing tonight's obvious. It's Renee. Hey, you got a white picture. A white picture.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I may not have shown off the... Oh my god. Sorry. Jesus, you're killing your floors, son.
Yeah.
Yeah, the new Evan Bourne picture.
Great. That is also my chair. Look at that.
Oh
Oh,
my god.
beautiful. What an amazing set of wheels this thing has.
The floor is like ah.
It's not the floor. That's the chair.
Oh.
Yeah. The floor's fine. Chair's
Oh.
fucked.
Okay, we get the Millennium promo.
I want to do something. I just got in my head that like just a SmackDown-y thing where it's literally just highlights of a dude.
Yeah.
That's what I've got in my head right now, where it's just like, hey, look at the flips Rey Mysterio does.
I like that. I was thinking it would be Thunderbones, but that's fair.
We've only got like a couple minutes of Thunderbones flips to go through.
That's true. What the hell? We have to like splice in the one like jacked match he had in like '99 or whatever. Like,
oh shit! I just thought of something. I know. I've got every. Oh, can you still hear me? Okay.
Yep.
Okay, I just heard the accursed USB sound.
Yeah, I heard like a click or something, but you're good.
It's a bomb.
Oh god.
It's a bomb! Taz can get on into the ring and introduce Rene Dupree.
Yep.
Ultra Instinct Rene. Actually, fuck it. You know, we talking about Rene and like different themes we had ideas for Rene.
Yeah.
You know, I think just fits is just subconscious, and he hasn't used it yet. So let's just steal it. Let's have Jim Johnson just make subconscious for us instead.
He could do it.
He could.
He's a pro.
René Sebastian Dupree. I think 6.
Yep.
Fair game.
It's a fucking game, man. Yeah, I was thinking about how Japanese people would say Renee's name, but then I forgot that they don't also invert white people's names. So
what do you mean by invert?
no, I was thinking it would be like Dupree Rene Sebastian, and then I was like, oh no, they don't do that for white people. No. They don't get that.
I mean, he could probably ask.
He could probably ask. They'd tell him no. They'd be like, what the fuck?
I like a Japanese announcer saying RSD though. I think that would be pretty fire.
Oh yeah, it would be.
Yeah.
Very, very much on the level of like how they say ZSJ. Very broken up. ZSJ. Sounds like they're being cut off halfway through, actually, doesn't it? It's like the mic is cutting.
All right, time for Renee to wrestle.
Yeah, who are we taking on?
That's a really good question. Oh, the brands are off.
Yeah, I was like, I saw Kevin Nash, and I was like, what the fuck?
I saw Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
Dave Taylor.
Yep.
7. Okay. I've got my new angle. So, it's a vignette. There's a lot of surgical equipment. An overly dramatic narrator says, we can rebuild him.
Oh, fuck.
We have the technology.
It's happening.
We can make him faster, stronger, better than he was before. Yep, it's those vignettes. They happened around now, so it makes sense.
Who are they for?
Oh, that's a good question. I guess, do we spoil it? Or do we just leave it?
I literally don't know what the fuck we're talking about right now.
So do I spoil it for you? Or do we keep it in the blank and then it's a big surprise?
I don't know.
Do you want to know or not? Don't think about I don't know how to book this. I'll tell you how to book it if you don't want to know.
No, just tell me. What's wrong with you?
I don't know. If you had a surprise, I'd want you to keep it a secret. All right, it's Bones.
Oh, I assumed that's who it was. Actually,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Um.
All right.
Yeah.
Fun over.
No, these are so good.
Nope, it's not fun anymore.
Oh, fair. Sweet, because we know who it is. We like showed a second of his face, and everybody's like, "Oh,
And we're doing this because he just had his successful surgery.
yeah."
He's ready. He's in rehab now.
4?
We can go 2 on. I think no. I think 2. Yeah, these aren't very long. Okay, talking. Oh, what about show another recap of last week? 1 minute, but this time have it be Dave over this off screen.
I thought you were unironically telling me. Oh, there's a name you said there.
Dave.
No. Oh, you said you said get. You said something about like show or something like that. I was like big show,
Oh.
big show. Yeah. Last week again. Maybe we do need to just have Dave come out on this show and do his thing because Taker's also not going to be here.
That's fine.
Yeah, like maybe it's just top of the hour here. We do.
What's wrong, Tucker? You seem reticent.
I really
What's
I really have no clue like what the fuck to do with this show.
We're doing the show. I'm a little slow today, but the show is happening.
I know, but I'm trying to like come up with shit here, and I cannot come up with anything.
Okay.
Like I'm like fuck. I'm like I don't really know the fuck this works. Like this.
Well, you're right. We're at top of the hour, so I have stuff, but maybe I should think of something big for top of the hour if I have anything. No, I don't think so. So I just think we just plow on with the regular show content here at the top of the hour, and that is Doug Basham and MVP getting their match confirmed. I don't know if you, yeah, it is Doug Basham MVP.
Yep.
I don't know if there anything in particular you'd like to do with this angle for getting their match confirmed.
I think like Teddy Long could be at his desk. They're at like both sides of his desk, and they're like arguing back and forth. And Teddy's trying to like keep the peace. He's like, just sign the contract. Leave me alone. Don't kill me.
And you'll have your match, player.
Yep.
Yep.
You two will get your hands on each other. Just calm the hell down.
Yep. Sounds good.
Perfect. Acting, I guess, on both of them.
I think we can just go entertainment.
Fair. U.S. title match made.
I think 4 makes sense for that. Yeah. A quick 2-minute check-in with Nat Hart about how she feels about how the tournament has started. She's like, I'm really happy because I have a bye.
That one match was good.
The one I was happy with it. Did you see Serena Deeb? You did set Serena to win, right?
That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good idea.
Okay. 2 minutes.
Yep. I did. I certainly did.
Excellent. I guess this is where, in theory, we could put the next match in the women's tournament, but I actually think this is a show where we can fit another match in here. So why don't we have a tag team match?
Sure.
Why don't we do the CIA?
Oh, they're gone.
Let's have Deuce and Domino then. Who did they beat last time they were on TV?
Dave Taylor and Finley.
Okay. We need to put together a makeshift babyface tag team here.
We need a lot of those. I don't think we have that many baby faces.
We can do it. I believe.
Any ones that aren't also not unknown?
Is Birchall?
No.
Okay.
And he's the only guy who's standalone here. Everybody else is attached to something. Everybody else is
No,
either in a feud or as a partner or.
we could do Burchell and Mysterio.
That is cracked up, dude. You stop pitting Ray because we can, and we know he'll be okay with it.
No, we'd pin Burchell.
Fair, that's fair. That's fair.
God, Ray is down bad. To be
Oh, it's
fair.
terrible. It's terrible. By the way, we're paying him that crazy fucking contract from many years ago, where we were like, we'll just fucking, he'll always make it back. He's not. He's not making it back.
He will make it back. He will. Please.
It should be my favorite SVR 2011 tag team: Rey Mysterio and The Undertaker, masked death.
I mean, do you have any suggestion?
Bruce and Domino are what? Where'd they go? Oh, because I'm on faces only. I was like, where'd the fuck they go? Are they both? Doesn't show momentum here. Both very warm momentum. Does that mean they could kill local jobbers and be fine?
That does mean good catch. Let's just go get some jobbers. Actually, let's go get a tag team from Dev.
Yeah, hold on. Check these real quick. Oh, you don't want the Rick Steiner Jim Duggan duo?
No, I'm fine.
Sucks.
Thanks though.
That sucks.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, who do you want?
Jack Evans and Tyson Kidd, right? They're a tag team.
Yeah, they certainly are. By the way, based.
Oh yeah, we could also do Dragonfire, but we'll do this for now.
They're coming.
Nobody can stop.
Oh!
Nobody can.
Look at that.
Oh shit!
I can check out all the highlights from the game adverts.
I'm absolutely appalled that we did not win any game awards last night.
That's true. I should have won best guy.
Also, this is a based suggestion from chat about
Shut the fuck up, game. I don't give a damn.
That
I will be ignoring in the future. Dead ass. I do not care.
Base suggestion from chat is to have Doug come out and demand to be Chavo's first challenger because he's Chavo's never beaten Doug Basham. Also, was Doug the guy Chavo won the tag titles with, or was it Danny?
It was Doug.
Surely it's Doug. Oh, okay. I have an idea for that angle. We're definitely reworking that. This can go too.
Yep.
And then they can promo afterwards with Cherry.
Yeah.
Looking pretty.
The boys.
And the singular girl.
Oh wait, they don't talk, do they?
No, they don't talk there. Don't let them do that ever again. Maybe they have to talk. Give him the mic.
They are bikers.
No, they don't. I don't think they.
No,
I don't think
bikers.
They ride bikes. Nope.
They are
cool dudes.
Cool dudes, I guess.
Four.
Yep.
And then, what I want. So here's my pitch for the reworked MVP Doug angle. Doug comes out, says, "Chavo, we've got a long history, you and I, former tag team champions. You've never beaten me in singles competition, and I think I deserve a championship match for old time's sake. What do you say, buddy?" And then Teddy can be like, "God, I don't know what kind of whatever probably good thing you got going on here on SmackDown, but I will give you a title shot." The United States title shot this Saturday at tonight's main event.
That's good. I like that.
Cool.
Six?
Four.
Fair.
Okay. Also, yes, they also mentioned like in Taz's promo, he can put over France versus England as the angle, which would be pretty hot, I think.
Yeah.
For the
Yeah.
Renee Dave match.
Very, very hot in Spokane, Washington here.
Okay, fair.
The
Fair.
thousand the 1,000 Years War never really ended in Spokane.
1,000 Years War.
Is that what it's fucking called? I don't fucking know what the fuck it's called.
You're either thinking of the 100 Years War, the 1,000-Year Reich, or both. So that's probably what I'm imagining you're combining.
Is there also not an 800-year war?
No, there's a 7 Years War.
I don't know.
Those are the two I can think. I think it's 7. So there's the 7-Year War, which is the that's the peace of Westphalia. Do you know what that is?
Fuck no, not really.
That's basically where the Holy Roman Empire decided to stay neutral or accept religious tolerance on Protestantism versus Catholicism. Like it was a war between the Protestant League members and the Catholic League members. And then at the end, they had the Peace of Westphalia, which was basically like, let's stop killing each other over this Protestant Catholic thing.
With my erroneous recollection of a 100 Years War, is there not a time period where I feel like 80 out of 100 years England and France were at war with each other, and the time period is generally referred to as the 100 Years War, but it's actually a set of wars?
Yes, that is the 100 Years War.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Good job, me.
That ends with the Battle of Agincourt, I think. That's Henry the Sixth, I think. I want to say, or Henry the Fifth, maybe? I think it's Henry the Fifth. There's a Shakespeare play about it.
Yeah, you're right, though, because it is not a war. It is a series of wars that we now look back on as one.
No, just to clarify, I'm fine with you calling 100 Years War 100 Years War, like just a war. You said the 1,000-year war.
Oh. Well, you know what? Listen, time. What is time?
A construct, truly.
Yeah. See, it's bullshit. 100 years to one man might be 1,000 years to another. Who's to say? Huh? Is my minute your minute? Who knows?
Are we the Minute Men? Does another settlement need our help?
I'll mark it on your map. Fucking follow Vor, man.
Right. Shit. There are times today where if I was ADHD diagnosed and had medication, we could have had this show done in about 30 minutes.
It's all good. I'm the same way. I will take any chance to talk about anything.
It's not even that. Like the off topics and the tangents, I'm a big fan of. It's just that my brain fogs when we do that. Like if I could do that and then come back, then it's fine. But I just go like, and my eyes go wide. Okay, so
so long left on this show. What the fuck?
It's because all of our matches have been really short, and they're going to continue to be. To be fair,
SmackDown sucks.
SmackDown's fine. This is a show where we don't like. Usually on SmackDown we have 1 or 2 banger matches, and this week it's just not one of those shows. We are building to the second women's tournament match here. That's the next match.
Yes.
Okay. So what do we want to do before that? Oh, I know what we can do. First of all, I want to do like a Gregory Helms boogeyman thing.
Yep.
But what do we do with that? I want to do a really simple, surface level, mind off, brain switch off feud where these two are just like very, very one-dimensionally beefing. But I want to avoid doing more of the random occult stuff. I recognize that it's fun. I think we do it quite well. But I think we do it too much. I don't think his feud needs to be. So what I mean is I don't think Gregory Helms should search out the boogeyman, or like I don't think he should hold a seance or anything like that. Like I think we do that too much. I think what it should be maybe is just so like Gregory Helms just finds a way to attack the boogeyman. I don't know. Can he set? Is there again? My instinct is say can he get some bait to lure him out? But that becomes very occulty.
Yeah.
So maybe he just.
I kind of just love him just backstage, just jumping the boogeyman, and we rush a camera back there, and he's just like, fuck you. Because it's very
I'm
funny
fine.
that everybody else has been like locked up in all this weird shit, and Gregory Helms is just gonna attack him, and walk off.
I like that, but again, again, without wanting to lean more into the occulty stuff, I feel like the boogeyman doesn't just walk around backstage.
Yeah, he has to like spawn in somewhere.
I feel like maybe one way we could do is that Helms like does an interview segment, but this time he's ready for the boogeyman. But I don't know how he could be ready. Like I don't know if he's got a steel pipe hidden in his like trousers or something. Like,
So I will pitch my idea before you said anything about not doing the spooky shit.
yeah.
I was like, Helms will come out of the shower, and by his bag is the cruiserweight title, and he sees it, and he's like, yeah, okay, and then sits down, and he's like, wait a minute, looks back, and it's gone, and he's like, what the fuck?
Wait, where's the cruiserweight title come from?
Because he was cruiserweight champ forever, and he can't escape
Why wouldn't
that.
he?
He can't get
Why
past
wouldn't he?
that.
Why wouldn't he question that the belt? Like you just said, oh, that's cool.
Because he had it for like a year and a half. It's a force of habit. It's his belt, and then he's like, "Wait, that's not my belt," and it was never there to begin with. Ooh, or was it?
Okay,
Ooh.
I do like that.
I hate wrestling.
Also, chat's had an idea that makes me kind of want to double down on the occulty stuff, which is what if this feud leads to Helms bringing back the Hurricane temporarily?
To fight the boogeyman?
Like,
oh my god.
Yeah, so the boogeyman is a supervillain, right?
Yeah.
He needs a superhero.
Oh my god, Putty.
Uh-huh.
The boogeyman is going to spend the next number of weeks as Mr. Glass trying to bring out the hero in Gregory Helms.
I do like the idea of boogeyman trying to bring out the hero. Put the mask back on. We could do some fun Spider-Man Green Goblin stuff with Helms like talking to the Hurricane.
Boogeyman rides in on his glider and goes, "I'm gonna get you," and then like glides off.
Oh, I don't hate that, you know. It's risky because it's like we like Helms
sell toys. The Boogeyman glider.
We have so many serious grapplers on this brand now that I think we might be able to take a risk with Gregory Helms, and even if it turns him into a meme. We had our run with him.
I don't think it's even like gonna be that at risk, honestly.
I agree.
Like, I think it's cool. I think maybe even the people in the universe have started jumping to that idea before we even had it.
Okay, how about this? Helms does an interview again. Boogeyman attacks him, but this time Helms escapes into like a strange labyrinthine part of the arena. Like it's like the maintenance corridor or whatever. Like there's a lot of steel pipes and it's dark and there's steam. And then Helms has this experience where he's just hearing the boogeyman following him, whispering like, "These people, they need a hero, Greg. You used to be that hero, Greg. I'm gonna keep finding you, Greg, until I bring that hero back out of you." Open to workshop. Or video.
Telling Gregory Helms that like, oh, it's a mad world, son. I'm the Joker.
you wanna know how I got these worms?
Yeah. I love our fucking boogeyman lore because we can never like month to month. He's either legitimately some kind of weird supernatural creature, or he was full on explained and revealed to be just an actor who had a mental breakdown. Like, such a fucking crazy dichotomy of like both are true at the same time. Though, let's be real, he's both the boogeyman and just some guy dressed up as the boogeyman.
All right, are we doing my angle? Would you like to change some of the dialogue?
I like it. I wondered if we would mirror like the. My brain went to like we should mirror like the Batman thing, and he should be blown around by gusts of wind in the dark. He's like,
okay,
the wind has always been my ally.
You merely adopted the hurricane.
Yeah.
I was born in it.
There you go.
Aw, you
get
think wind is your ally. I like it. I wonder what will break first. Your title reign or your spirit?
Boogeyman has become Bane somehow.
What do you mean somehow? That's your fault. You literally did the angle.
Oh no, I was referring to like when he first becomes Batman, which I guess doesn't really work because he's already been the Hurricane. But he falls, well, in different versions of stories it's different, but in the one that like I have in my head, he like falls down like an old well, and he falls into a cave, and he just gets attacked by a bunch of fucking bats. They just sick him.
Shit, man, that's crazy.
Because he's afraid of bats, and then that's why he dresses as a bat, because he's like, other people are scared of the same things as me, and it's like, that's not really true, generally, Batman.
That's kind of cute.
Oh yeah,
Kind
no,
of adorable.
that's legitimately
Adorable.
why he's a bat, by the way, because he was scared of bats as a kid, and he's like, other people will be afraid of bats. Other fully grown men shall have the same fear I had as a child, but overcame. Wait a minute. Yeah.
Oh wait, hold up.
Yeah. Hold on a damn minute.
All right. This book is. I think Boogeyman should be on acting. I think honestly, maybe show should Greg.
Yeah, sure. The hero we need. Or is it we need and don't deserve, or don't deserve but need?
It's
I
need
never
and don't deserve.
I never get that shit right because it doesn't make any fucking sense. They both mean nothing. Like,
No, it's the hero we need, but not the hero we deserve, which means it's the hero that is necessary, and they will be there even though we haven't earned them. Like we take them for granted. We're not worthy of being saved, but they'll do it anyway because they're heroes.
so then who would be the hero we don't, or we deserve?
There's no inverse. Not everything needs an inverse. That's like saying, I don't know, it's the hero that's blue but not white. That doesn't necessarily have to be a white but not blue hero as well.
All right.
Yep. I said what I said.
4
We don't
minutes.
need white. We don't need white heroes.
I was like blue. I was like, so he'll say red, right? And he's like white, and I'm like, oh. Surely he will say red.
Also, we were looking at your former Blood Bowl team yesterday.
Oh, yeah,
you're in one of the leagues, and one of your players was called R-Truth, but he's white.
That's some good shit. I don't even want to know if there was any context behind that. I bet I probably just did that because it was funny.
Woke Taker will defend Buddy's take with passion and vigor. We don't need any more white heroes, okay? There's enough white representation in the media.
What about you, Mark? I'm a white anti-hero. That's different.
Also, I've been grandfathered in, okay? We're not going to cancel anyone.
I've been around since the 90s. Leave me alone. We didn't even realize this shit back then, man.
Because Woke Taker is an ally, not just to the LGBTQ plus community, but also he wants to bring together a leftist coalition. So he's not going to cancel anybody. He's not going to purity test. You know, he just wants to win elections. Woke Taker is a staunch Democrat.
Damn, Woke Taker
is.
Woke Taker Loki is not as cool as we all thought he was, actually.
Woke Taker right now is very much a fan of Barack Obama.
Woke Taker is an establishment liberal.
Yes, he is. But you know what, Tucker? That's what the world needs.
That's actually a more believable jump, actually. Than Taker just fully doing a 180. It's like, no, he just became like a kind of weird moderate. Like,
no. The only people capable of causing real change in the West. Controversial putty take.
White people?
Are consensus coalition liberals.
Oh. Yeah, probably.
If you leftists want to do anything, you gotta start working with those people.
Yeah, and we won't, so.
No.
We will not, and they will not. So that is it.
And that's why my side will always win. And you can interpret that however you like. Right. So, back to SmackDown.
We booked
who else?
4 minutes. We're never leaving this show. We're gonna be here forever.
Okay, we can finish this though. We're really close to the end. I don't really want to. I had this idea of Ray congratulating Chavo as an angle, but I don't necessarily think I don't think we show Chavo until the end of this show.
Gotcha.
Kennedy and Shark need to do stuff.
Yep, I've got a 1 minute angle here if you want it.
Oh yeah, go for it.
We see a dirt road, and there's 2 men walking along the dirt road, and the much larger one is trying to hitchhike. He's got like the thumb out gimmick. And the smaller one says to the bigger one, well, somebody is going to pick us up, Festus, okay? There's good people out here in this world, all right? We're in the fine state of probably Alabama or something. I don't know where the fuck we live, man. I never seen a map before. Anyways, we got that WWF contract, shit. I don't got the internet, so I don't know what's going on no more, okay? They were the WWF just a short time ago. Anyways, not important. We signed the contract. Somebody will pick us up and take us to New York. I'm sure of it, all right? It's surely not that far of a drive. Festus is like... I was supposed to say, but yeah. Festus is not all there. And maybe a car can pull up to them, and that could be the end of the segment. But yeah,
cool. Not a car. We're in Alabama. A truck.
Hell yeah. So Festus has to like sit in the truck bed like he's some kind of like.
I feel like they both sit in the truck bed, right? That's the vibe we're going for here. You know, the classic. You know, got a long way to go with a short time to get there.
Perfect. Yeah, I don't know.
No, I like those. I like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I did the first one. The second one's just come to me. It's pretty easy. They're like they're making their way there. They got the contract in the mail. Now they gotta figure out how the hell they're getting there.
Theodore, I think I like this idea. Theodore Long is gonna talk to the camera in his office. He's gonna say, "Holla, holla, players! This is Teddy Long, your SmackDown general manager, here to tell you that in 4 weeks' time, Saturday night's main event is going to be hosted by Friday Night SmackDown. And it's going to be live from San Diego, California. We'll see you there, players."
Teddy drops all his accents for a minute and just says very straightly, "players." Like
he drops the hard hour.
Yeah. Player.
Go 3 minutes on that.
Should say that to somebody at some point, and they're like, "What the fuck, man?" 3 minutes on that?
Yes, please.
That's true. Teddy's very good.
Yeah, we could go 6 and it would bang, but that's not really what that angle is.
Yeah.
All right, I think this is the women's match, and I think we're doing Talia Madison versus this week we're gonna do Mickey. Yeah, we're gonna do Mickey versus anybody.
Okay, figure out who anybody is.
Okay, Sandy.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Women folk. That feels like a bad thing to say, even though it isn't. I don't know.
Well, so if you just take it on like a normal way of saying it, which would be like they're women and they're folk. Folk being kind of sort of this fairly neutral way to refer to people. That's fair enough.
I think of like an old village and someone being like, "We got to protect the women folk."
Sure, but if you combine the two together, it becomes sort of a it can be problematic because it sort of implies women being a separate species, right?
Oh,
So, for example,
boy.
you would call you would, for example, lizard folk,
Lizard
right? So
We gotta protect
so,
the lizard folk.
it's like women folk. If those are two separate concepts, that's fine because you're just saying women people. Whereas if you're like, well, they're the women folk, as in like they're a separate species of people called the women folk. Yeah,
I will leave it up to interpretation.
Excellent. Let's go 3 minutes.
Yep.
And Mickey wins. Well.
Hell yeah.
Do 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 do.
No, I believe it's. Yeah. Just give her fucking. Just give her a TNA theme. Good lord.
I think your WWE theme was based. It was also a really good way of getting around copyright protection.
Yeah.
Okay. We need a bridge angle here. What about the Raw rebound?
Yep. Which will be something. We did something on Monday.
Yeah, it was, I think Bobby Lashley and John Cena fought the New Breed.
Oh yeah, they did, and they lost. We should show pictures of
Vince McMahon.
Yep, I like that.
Sooner or later, you all lose to me, Vincent Kennedy McMahon. Then we can do our Shark Kennedy angle. That's on you.
Since we
remember?
since we didn't do Helms attacking Boogeyman, I think this could be where Shark just beats the shit out of Kennedy. He just jumps him. And he's like, fuck you, you ate my people.
I feel like Kennedy should provoke a little further. So I'm happy to attack him this week. But I think what should happen is that Kennedy should invite the whole locker room to a fish buffet.
Fishing trip or something, yeah.
Oh, a fishing trip. Oh, I'm really like the fishing trip idea. But if we're going that route, then I think we should hold off on the violence.
He should go on the fishing trip, and then Shark, Jason Voorhees style, should come up from under the water and drown him.
I completely agree.
Yeah! Fuck Mr. Kennedy. He's gonna die.
We don't drown Kennedy, but I think Shark, like, getting involved in the fishing trip and attacking him would be good.
Kennedy will be hosting a fishing trip.
Yeah.
And actually, where are we? Hold on.
I think we're in Cali, aren't we?
Which is good, right? We're on the, no.
No, we're in Salem.
Oregon. Oh, there's no water there. All right, they will be going on a trip.
Should we do it? Should we say the fishing trip's in 2 weeks in San Jose?
Could do. Like another minute, 2 minutes, maybe 4. Shark off screen.
Yep. That last one is what I would do.
Yeah. Cool. Main event.
Nope.
Oh.
Before the main event, we have to do the big old 10-minute entrance.
Woo!
Ooh, Chavo! Wait, no, it's not that song. It's Viva la Raza.
Big Chavo.
He's got to go entertainment. They'll give him a promo as well.
Yep.
He's got a lot to say. He's gonna say, because he's gonna come out. He's gonna say, look, you know, there have been mixed reactions to the fact that I am the new world heavyweight champion. And I understand that people are hesitant because all throughout my career, I have prided myself on doing things the right way. I am a guerrero. We lie, we cheat, and we steal, but I'm also a warrior. And I've earned my way up, and I've fought, and I've clawed, and I've scratched for everything I have had to be given over the course of my life. So I understand why people might be a little bit hesitant about how I won the World Heavyweight Championship last week. But it's as simple as this. I have been given absolutely nothing here on Friday Night SmackDown. And look, I've had my differences with Theodore along over the years, and we're not going to hash that out here and now. But I have had to earn harder than anybody else any opportunity I have ever gotten. I have had to go that extra mile. I have had to work harder than anybody else of my skill level to get anything in this business. I've always been in the shadow of my friends, of my family, of the other people in my division. I've always had that chip on my shoulder. I admit it. But that chip has driven me to work harder than anybody else. And I earned every championship I've gotten. Cruiserweight championships, tag team championships with multiple different people. There was a time on this roster where the tag team division was the most competitive tag team division in the history of this business. And I was there every week competing at the highest level. And now I'm on my own. And I won the Royal Rumble and I main evented WrestleMania, and I came this close, within inches, within seconds of beating the greatest world heavyweight champion of all time. I made it to the mountaintop and I fell. And I had promised myself that night, WrestleMania 22 in Chicago, Illinois, that I would never miss that opportunity again. And I wouldn't wait for it to be given to me. Because it's not every day you win the Royal Rumble. It's not every day you get to main event WrestleMania. So I knew that if I did get an opportunity, I was going to make it count. And I was going to become the world heavyweight champion, no matter what. Because I am sick and tired of working hard, showing up, and waiting for somebody to give me an opportunity. So last week, like it or not, I took my opportunity. I made my opportunity. I didn't wait for Teddy Long to say you can have your title shot. I didn't wait for The Undertaker to tell me, you've been good, kid, here's your match. I said, no, this is my match. This is my time. This is our time. I am the world heavyweight champion. This is my yard now. And a Guerrero rules the roost again. So like me, hate me, I don't care. Thank you for every piece of support you've given me over the years, but I've done this on my own back, on my own merit, and I'm going to keep this title on my own merit.
Based.
There you go. Yeah, and then he's gonna wrestle someone.
Hell yeah. Guess I should.
I'm looking. Could be Kennedy, could be MVP. I don't necessarily hate those. I don't think we're actually going to do those as title matches.
Could be MVP.
That champ versus champ seems a bit big for unannounced.
Oh, I literally forgot he's the champ. Jesus.
I think this Kennedy.
Sure.
It also like shuts Kennedy up because he's very much the type to be like, because I think he has beaten Chavo before, where he'd be like, I won a title shot, because there's just like, no, you had your match against the champ, you lost. I don't know. I feel like Kennedy's too notable to be in this match.
Yeah, I feel that.
So,
Sabu.
I did see Sabu. I didn't hate that, but nah.
Yeah, we already killed him.
Luther Baines?
Oh my god.
This isn't meant to be a big main event. This is meant to be a sort of a squash. And it's because he's a big man, right? So I think he's an opponent for Chavo.
Yeah, you want to run that?
Unless you've got a better idea.
Could fight Doug.
Yeah, no, I think we want to save that.
All right.
He can fight Danny. I don't hate Danny.
That's the move, brother. That's your SmackDown main event.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
It's probably gonna bang, you know. Just so you know.
Oh yeah.
I'm fully expecting Chavo Guerrero to be an absolute god.
Give me the time on that.
8.
Yep.
Make sure it continues the storyline. And even though I know this stream has been the longest SmackDown ever, we do need to rework the storylines a little bit here at the end.
It has been the longest SmackDown ever.
I think literally it
It
has.
has been
Yeah.
2 hours of SmackDown. What the fuck,
Uh,
SmackDown?
no, 1 hour and 50 minutes. Okay.
You're supposed to be easier.
You've had Vicky on the roster for years now. Have you used her in any angles? No, we talked about Vicky. I think Tucker decided he didn't want to use her because she's a piece of shit.
Yeah,
So I
yeah,
think we're not
that
gonna do
that
that.
like IRL shit all came out like right around when we were going to formate. Formate? Yeah, I guess that's the word.
Formulates?
Formulate
Format?
maybe. Format maybe is what I'm talking about. I don't know. But when we were putting together '07 and kind of the stuff we were doing in the summer here, she was very much in play up until all that IRL shit came out, and I was just like, I don't even want to fucking book her. Then she's not important enough to like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. She's not important
fair.
enough to like fucking.
I would. So just for the record, I try to separate art from artist a lot.
I feel
but,
that.
But there are definitely hills I'm willing to die on, and Vicky Guerrero is not one of them. So
Yeah, it was pretty much just that. Like, quite honestly, like I think, like obviously, like bad shit. Okay, folks, bad shit. But like, we're booking in like a spreadsheet essentially. It's not really on us to make a call like that. But she's just not important enough. You know what I mean? To like really make
Yep.
a debate
Case.
over or a case over. Yeah, it's just like she's seems to be quite not all right. So fuck that.
Yeah.
Storylines.
Yeah. So that's good. That's fine.
I should have Shark off screen maybe on that.
I think you did. You mentioned wanting to do it. I don't
Oh,
remember
maybe
if
I
you did or
did.
not.
Yeah, maybe I did.
That's probably fine if we make sure at least something continues it.
Yeah, the women's matches, I guess.
This is fine.
I have this advancing a couple times tonight. So
I remember, yeah. That's good. Is there anything we're missing? We've got Taker Shamrock.
Helm's
Yes.
Boogeyman is technically a feud, but doesn't have a storyline. If that's what you're thinking of, I don't know. Otherwise,
Is there ever a world in which I'm going to care that Boogeyman Helms doesn't have a feud attached to it? I just. Yeah, I guess I do. Go on, make one for Helms Boogeyman.
oh wow,
There is
okay.
there is a slight chance they fight at sort of SummerSlam, I guess.
Fair play. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what are these women doing here?
They were almost half the show until I added an extra match.
True. Cool. We good with that?
I think so. I think we can go back down to 90 minutes here because we have some extraneous shit that we can cut.
Right.
Wait, I don't want this advanced because I want to check if by manager and by commentator it will advance anyway.
Right on.
Let's cut 2 minutes off of Chavo's thing because 10 is quite long. And then a minute off of a match of your choosing.
I think we only have like 2 things this could be.
No, I think every match could take a minute off.
I guess we'll do this one. There you go.
Cool.
All right.
Les blessed.
Recap of last week. SmackDown intro. Right into Ken Shamrock.
All right, that's not bad.
Gonna punch a hole in a man's head. Women's tournament breakdown. He's showing us a bracket.
Bracketology with Teddy Long.
Hell yeah.
We see here this is a bye.
Based
This
spear.
is okay.
Spear. kind of heat. She just throws herself at.
I'm telling you, was it you? You didn't like my ultra serious athlete Serena pitch, did you? But I Spear, cool finisher for that pitch.
It is. It is. God damn it.
What if I sold it a different angle? What if I just said it's Roman Reigns?
Hey! Chavo later. Millennium promo.
That's all right for where they are, where they're at right now. The Helm storyline should definitely be called Godspeed, Hurricane. Okay.
Ray. Highlights. He's the Booyaka Man. Not to be confused with the Boogeyman.
He does the flips. He does the flips. Yeah.
Taz introduces Renee Sebastian Dupree.
The segment deserves better color commentary. The color commentators in the ring.
Yeah.
I love it.
Video game.
Okay, so it does advance with manager / commentator. Which of those two it advances with, we're not sure, but it's one of the two.
Loire Valley Clutch. He puts Dave Taylor out.
He beats the Englishman.
We can rebuild him.
We have the technology. We'll make him stronger than he was before. Thunderbones, rise.
We see last week again, but this time we focus on Batista and him being sad and beaten. U.S. title match, locked and loaded, ready to go.
Every week I forget Doug is ridiculously over.
Yeah, Doug is...
he gets on screen and is like, bam, bam. We should seriously consider when we book Saturday putting Doug over.
Yes.
Okay. I said my yes was we will consider it rather than yes we'll do it.
Yeah, we'll consider it, definitely, absolutely, 1000%.
Cool.
That Hart's like, hell yeah, women's wrestling.
Yep.
Deuce Domino, kick some ass. West Side Stomp.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah, it was good, but that had nothing to do with
not because of that. It's because Jack Evans, apparently, folks.
He's him.
There's definitely been like since the Millennium came up, there's definitely been like shit that's gone out about how like Evans was supposed to be in it or wasn't, or he was there. He was, well, it's his OVW group. Well, I mean, it's his ROH group. Well, it's not his group. Well,
there are still rumors that Evans and Kidd are going to join Millennium at some point.
Yeah, I mean, they're built for it.
Yeah.
They are cool dudes.
This was actually pretty good.
The hero we need.
This is also pretty good.
Jesse Festus works. What's Jesse's catchphrase? He's already hit a catchphrase.
Biscuits and gravy. Like when we get home, we'll get you some biscuits and gravy, Festus.
When we get to New York, we'll get you your biscuits and gravy, Festus. He's become Adam Sandler for some reason.
I think he's always been Adam Sandler.
Yeah, that one voice that Adam Sandler does, where he's like, it's like a baby talk voice, whatever the fuck it is. Anyways, yeah.
Oh, just not a big deal, but just for future reference, your crop is slightly off on the OBS.
Oh,
on the left side. Okay.
At the top too, you can see it here. That's just my.
Oh yeah, I see it now as well.
Some stuff going on over here. I think you were saying. Yeah.
Mainly to the left and the top. Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. It's not that bad, but I do.
It's not that bad.
I have seen it. I am
it.
aware of it. I've been aware of it. I just don't care.
I'm surprised you don't care. It's very obvious. Fight for the rest. Oh yeah.
Fair enough. It is kind of obvious.
Yeah.
Ugh. Yep. Mickey James beat Sandy with Mickey GG.
Hell yeah.
Vince wins. Kennedy will be hosting a fishing trip
in 2 weeks' time. get your fish ready. And the people are like, Ken, that's not how this works. You go and you catch the fish. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into this.
Big Chavo.
The new heavyweight champion of the world.
Main event. Oh, they don't click. Oh well.
It's fine.
Chavo wins. He's our world champion.
Still the match of the week, given the week we've had.
This doesn't make any fucking sense, but okay.
It's because it's mostly based on angles, and I think it only counts the top 2 angles. So that Big Chavo is basically the entire show. So it's
that and like the U.S. title match made.
Yeah.
Which actually makes sense, right? Because it's a... Oh, no, that isn't the exact math. I was going to say, that would be the exact math. 90 to 80, but no, it's not. So
not quite.
It'll be some... I guess the 80 would be weighted a lot more than the 94 would then?
No, I think the 90... Well, so I think it got like 65% of the show is going to be angle. Is good. So 65% of the rating will be based on the angles. 35% will be based on the matches, roughly. And then I think most of that angle rating will be the top angle, and then I think it's either the rest is the number 2 angle or the rest is literally the rest of the show's angles. Something like that. You'll see if you go to product, it'll tell you.
Right. Yeah.
Something like that. There's one of the things I have to say about. I think it was not this year. I think it was last year where they did this, or last game that they made that change. But the angle focus, match focus stuff, that's actually a really good change, and it makes a lot of sense. I wish there were a few more of them, but it's mostly good. I could use maybe a couple extra.
So we have
options.
We have regular on match, so that's 70% main, 20% best match, and then 10%. Just everything else, and then we have tight on angles, which is 90% highest rated, 10% second highest. So
yeah, there you go. That's why we often get good rate. And again, the way how it distributes match versus angle percentage is the actual percentage on the show. So if we've actually booked 25% angles, then it'll be 25% angle weight. It's not what we should be booking. So like I think ours is like 55 or something. It's what we've actually booked.
Right.
Yeah.
Chavo thinks MVP is good.
He's right.
Ted DiBiase thinks Jesse is good.
When we get off stream, you can extend both those deals for a year.
For a year? Yep.
Yep. Oh, what?
Oh my god.
Oh no, the Kurt Angle timeline has shifted. It really is. He is Kurt.
Holy
shit. Shit, wow. This AJ Styles run.
Fuck. Should we send him to rehab? Like, fuck it, I guess, right? Like, just blow up all of the summer plans. He's just not here.
We should, yeah, we should. I'm having an emotional response, and the logical response is just to send him to rehab. So let's do that.
All right, let's pray he gets a 3-month. Fuck. No.
I think you might have to go check his, I don't think it ever shows up in medical. Oh, it does.
It does. It just doesn't know what to do because he's hurt.
I think his profile should say.
Unless this is just... No, this is just a ridiculous oversight in the game. They never expected you to send an injured person to former painkiller abuser. We did it. We beat the charges, buddy. We did it. We did it. It's over.
But question though, is he coming back at the end of the injury?
I don't know. Who fucking cares? 8 months. 8 months.
Oh, okay, there we go. 8 months.
8 months. See you in January, big dog. Past January, I think.
Okay, I'm gonna go away.
See you in Mania.
And maybe think about a new signing.
Think about your life choices, buddy. What you've done to deserve this.
Damn, man.
You're on both these guys then, yeah? cool.
Yeah, maybe it is time for a certain Jamaican to make his way to the main roster.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'd pitch for him to have that original version of his theme too.
Send it to me. All right.
Oh, okay, yeah, absolutely.
We are done with SmackDown. Finally, after 5
We
years.
escaped.
It was a good show.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, definitely.
My brain just couldn't handle booking the show today. I mean, yeah, mostly. I guess I'll mostly take the rap for this one because I do think if I was just a bit more focused, it would have taken a lot less time. Because it's like I felt like throughout the show you were a bit like, oh, I don't know what to do, and I'm like, I know exactly what to do. I just need to tell you to do it. It's just,
Yeah,
you know,
I'm literally over here like these guys, man, this roster, holy shit, like.
Like there's actually a lot going on SmackDown. There's like 5 or 6 different independent storylines. Yeah. Anyway, right. Thanks for. Oh wait, yeah. I'll wrap up. You ready to go?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Right. I forget. I'm doing the thing. That's funny.
Thanks all for watching. Our Patreon is. I actually don't think there's an easy way to see it on Twitch at the moment because my bots are down. So over on Tucker, which is youtube.com/sillytuck, you'll find all the links there. Thank you all for your support as usual. In theory, we should be streaming more soon. TM, but we'll see what happens. Hopefully we'll be back before next Saturday, but if not, we'll always try and make an effort to stream on Saturdays. Thank you for all watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and we will see you guys next time for SNME Hell on Earth.
Bye.